Eldridge Cleaver of the Black Panthers and Dr. Timothy Leary of LSD and others angry at the American establishment have fled to Algeria in search of peace and freedom. They may have found peace, but not much freedom. Cleaver announced today he would hold a press conference, but then the Algerian government announced no, he would not, that they would not allow him to use their country as a platform. As for Dr. Leary, the Algerians said they had not given him political asylum, suggesting they might force him to get out. John?
Chile is in the rigid grip of martial law today as thousands of armed troops search the country for the gunman who yesterday shot and gravely wounded the commander of the Chilean army. And General René Schneider is in extremely serious condition today. It is thought that the shooting was connected with a right-wing effort to keep Marxist Salvador Allende from being named president of Chile. Allende's successful campaign was based in part on his promise to nationalize the copper industry.
The walls across from Salvador Allende's headquarters are painted with the portrait of Che Guevara, a sign calling him the martyr of the Americas, and one saying, the copper will be Chile's. 70% of Chile's international earnings comes from copper. This is El Teniente, the world's largest underground copper mine. These facilities represent only a part of the vast American investment made within the past 3 years in Chilean copper. They are due to be nationalized virtually before their completion. The worldwide copper boom, spurred on by the Vietnam War, has been a great stimulus for the Chilean economy. If the price brought by these endless loads of ore begins to drop seriously, Allende will be in difficulties regardless of the policies he follows. There's no question that the Chileans will be able to run the industry without American help. Here at El Teniente, only 7 out of 7,000 employees are Americans. But on the eve of the congressional election, which will confirm him as president of Chile, Allende was uncommonly cautious in his remarks. The president-elect was unwilling to discuss his priorities, but he did say that nationalization of American copper holdings would proceed, quote, with all prudent speed. I told him I'd picked up some chunks of copper at the mines for souvenirs. He replied, a couple of stones are all right. The international companies have been stealing tons of copper for years. Tom Streithorst, NBC News, Santiago, Chile.